I was unwanted, given up for adoption before I took my first breath. My biological parents wanted a girl. My adoptive parents, they just wanted a child. My name is Steve Jobs, and from the very beginning, I felt like I had to justify my existence. I had to prove that I was special. I didn't fit in. I walked barefoot in the office. I smelled like fruit and sweat. I stared at people without blinking until they told me the truth. I started Apple in a garage with Woz. We were kids. We didn't know business. We just knew that computers were ugly, complicated machines for the military, and we wanted to make them bicycles for the mind. We succeeded too fast. By 25, I was worth $100 million. I was on the cover of Time magazine. I was the prince of Silicon Valley. But I was also a tyrant. I shouted. I cried. I demanded perfection in a world that settles for good enough. And then, it happened. The company I founded, the company I named, kicked me out. It was a very public murder. My vision was stripped away. I was 30 years old, and my life's work was gone. I felt like a failure. I thought about running away from the valley. But something slowly dawned on me. I still loved it. The turn of events at Apple had not changed that one bit. I had been rejected, but I was still in love. So, I started over. The wilderness years. Next. Pixar. This is where I learned patience. This is where I learned that technology alone is not enough. It must be married with the liberal arts, with the humanities, with the human heart. Then, 12 years later, the call came. Apple was dying. 90 days from bankruptcy. They didn't need a CEO. They needed a savior. I returned. I slashed the product line. I stopped the bleeding. I told the world to think different. We didn't just make gadgets. We put 1,000 songs in your pocket. We put the internet in your hand. We removed the keyboard. We removed the stylus. We removed the limitations. People said I was difficult. They said I lived in a reality distortion field. But you can't change the world if you accept it as it is. You have to believe that the rules don't apply to you. I looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. I faced death, pancreatic cancer. It stripped away the pride, the fear of embarrassment, the fear of failure. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. I am Steve Jobs, and I learned that your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next one.